this week. We saw some films and we watched some Netflix. Listen up to our ill-informed opinions and then go and see it all anyway. Because who knows, not us, but we'll rate it anyway.
So what's everyone been up to?
Memeing.
Doing some dank memes?
Yeah, that's all we've been doing. Just found another one. This is a page, Wholesome Memes, and they do like nice things. And it says things to believe in: ghosts, aliens, magic, yourself. That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice message.
Nice message for everyone.
That's
this
a nice
Easter.
message for this morning. I've not been doing much
believed in
again.
himself, Matt, and he came back to life. So
Exactly, yeah.
anything's possible.
Anything's possible if you believe that you're the son of God.
And you have family.
Yeah, family, familia. I've seen bits of that of Fast 8 at work, and I think it's obviously been a terrible. I've seen now why Vin Diesel's the bad guy in it, because all the things like family no more, and all that sort of stuff, and the marketing campaign's so misleading about
Just
what's
blackmails,
actually
isn't it, or something?
Yeah. It's basically spoilers, but Charlize Theron's just got his son, and so that's why he's on their team.
It is still about family.
Yeah, but
It's
not.
all
In the,
about
do you know what I
family.
mean? Like
It's not about cars
the
or
adverts
tits.
make it look
It's
like
about-
it's all about.
Like he's been
Yeah,
brainwashed.
he's been
hasn't he?
brainwashed, and he's like on her side now, and you just think the people that watch Fast and Furious will go in and be like, "Oh, that was so good, mate! Like I watched the trailer and I thought it was going to be this thing, but it was actually this other thing. It was really cool."
That's very offensive.
But actually, you'll just you can't just mislead an audience like that. I think that's really wrong. Just
yeah,
to
that
get-
was a Star Trek film, for example. People would be very upset about that, hypothetically speaking.
Good segue, Rob, because I rewatched that recently,
I know.
that Star Trek film. I don't see what the beef
It was
is.
an unintentional segue because I wanted to speak about Fast and Furious 1 that I watched this morning. But
I rewatched. Well, one of the only things I've watched, because I've been in work a lot, is that, like me and Mum rewatched Star Trek Into Darkness. I don't see what I think that's my favourite one out of the three. I don't see what the people's beef is
think
with it.
it's
I understand the whole
more-
Khan thing, and they didn't have to spend all that time going, no, it's not Khan, it's not Khan, it's not Khan, and then it is Khan. But I think maybe because I've never seen the original, I didn't care that much.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
I don't get the beef, to be
But I
honest.
think the film's really, really good. I think
it's really good.
I do. I really enjoy it, and I think Benedict Cumberbatch is mint in it.
I think he is really good in that, yeah.
I think,
really
I
like,
think
Spock
Chris
as well in
Pine
that.
and Zachary Quinto are all really,
It's
really
a really
good in
solid
it.
trilogy of films. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but I really like that film. But some people are like, he's Khan. Oh no, that makes the film crap. It's like they made a mistake. Like I think they obviously started off with they wanted it to be secretive, and then everyone kind of guessed it. And I think they were a bit embarrassed that people had kind of guessed what was going on so early. And one person probably went, no, it's not Khan. And then everyone else probably had to be like, oh, God, all right.
Oh, JJ said it.
JJ said it. We're just going to say it's not Khan, all right. But I really like that film. And what else have I watched or done? Rewatched Star Wars yesterday, didn't we? Force Awakens.
We did.
Which was...
It's solid, isn't it, that film?
It is solid. There is some... The more I watch
The
it,
Wrath
the more
Tower bit, I hate every
The Wrath
more
Tower
and
bit's
more
really
every
bad
time
because
I
that
watch
looks
it.
like J.J. Abrams has gone, we need like a monster for this, and just like gone through his like Star Trek concept design and like picked
Yeah.
an old. It looks like a Star Trek alien,
It looks
not
it looks very prequel,
yeah,
which
it's
is
not,
why it doesn't fit. 'Cause it looks like something in the prequels.
yeah, it's not very Star
And they've gone
Warsy
complete opposite.
thing.
Like, we've got these practical effects. It looks all gritty. It looks
And then there's just this like
the
big
originals,
ball,
and then
like,
they've got this colourful kind of
Yeah.
weird monster thing. Doesn't really fit, but
and then we just realised the whole thing of all Han and Leia is like my son, your son, our son,
family.
And it's like we know.
Vin Diesel
yeah.
turns up.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
like,
remember
we
that
know.
bit.
We know it is. Speaking of Vin Diesel, there's this scene in the opening of Fast 8 where Vin Diesel's like with his girlfriend, and he just looks. They're like supposed to be having this romantic like scene, like in not like a sex scene, but like in bed in the morning, and he just looks so uncomfortable.
He looks like a potato.
He's just like. He's just not a charismatic leading man at all.
He's
is
not
he?
charismatic.
Like,
No, I watched Fast and the Furious this morning, and it's the biggest pile of dog shit I think I've ever watched in my life. It's not.
you're not the target audience, though, are
No,
you?
but it's not.
Let's be
like
honest.
even the action scenes are shit and not
It
exciting.
is quite an old film, though. That one. When was that out? Like
2001.
Yeah, it is quite
Paul
old
Walker
now.
is
dead.
but also terrible.
Yeah,
He's
not good.
terrible.
No, he isn't a good actor.
Has he been in anything other than Fast and Furious?
I'm going to let you know.
Because Vin Diesel, like Vin Diesel's shit,
But
but he's kind of done a lot more as well.
Yeah.
What else
And-
has he done?
Like XX.
Yeah, he's XXX. He's done Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
He's been around, like, you know him, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows who Vin
What's
Diesel
Paul Walker
is.
done? Like how Paul Walker got that gig? Like he must have been someone's
Walker.
nephew.
That's
or
kind of
something
worrying.
to
That
get in
when you type in Paul Walker brother is before Paul Walker on Google.
there. That's interesting, Matt.
You can use that one on.
But yeah, it's terrible. David Ayer co-screenwrote that as well. Co-wrote it.
Do you think that? Do you
Which
think
is,
do you think that says a lot?
It says a lot about the Fast and Furious. It says a lot about Suicide Squad, and it says a lot about David Ayer.
Paul
Do you know what
Walker,
it says about all of them? That they're all shit.
Yeah, Paul
That's
Walker
what it
actually
says.
did quite a lot of stuff. Let's
Did
see
he?
if you can actually know any of these films. Monster in the Closet, Programmed to Kill, which doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. Tammy and the
Sign of a
T-Rex, Meet the Deedles, Pleasantville, Varsity Blues, She's All That. She's All That. I don't know. I don't know if
seen
She's
that.
All
Who's
That.
in that?
Paul Walker.
Who else is in it?
I don't
Wait.
know.
It's like Sandra Bullock or
What's
something like
She's
that.
All That
No,
is
it's Freddie Prinze Jr. and some.
yeah, Freddie
some
Prinze
guy.
Jr.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Rachel Lee Cook.
All right, must be great.
Broken Palace, The Skulls. Then he did The Fast and the Furious, Joyride, Life Makes Sense If You're Famous, which again does not have its own.
Some of these sound
Wikipedia
like
page.
sort of those knockoff ones where they
Yeah,
just
B
change
movies.
one word.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious, Timeline, Noel, Into the Blue, 8 Below. I've heard of 8 Below. Running Scared, Flags of Our Fathers.
How long is he going to keep going for?
I'm just going to go through them all, Rob. So he's done some stuff, but it's
Who
all.
is he and She's All That?
I don't know. He's.
He's
I
the
don't
she.
even know what he looks like.
Or is he that?
Let's see,
Just a
cast.
very normal-looking man with a
Dean
very...
Sampson Jr. That's what he is. He's like third on the billing, so
Oh, he
must
must be
have
like
been-
the antagonist.
he must have been alright.
Yeah,
But
he's not. He's not.
Paul Walker, not a good actor.
The film is terrible. Like, I don't understand the concept of the
Well, I
film.
think
Of, like, support. Like, I understand, like, if you're watching like Goodfellas, everyone in that is a bad person,
Yeah.
but
Kinda
you're not
like-
supposed to
yeah.
kind of be on their side. You're supposed to kind of empathize with them
but
and
no.
kind of feel sorry for them being dragged into this horrible world, and like, but you're not supposed to like agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
In this, it's about criminals doing criminal things, and you're supposed to cheer for them.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Like,
they drive
I
cars
just
good,
don't
don't they?
Bad
understand.
messages.
They
all
drift.
around.
No, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's back when they were taking themselves seriously, and they were like, "Oh, let's do a really cool like drag racing film, and we'll get Vin Diesel in it, and it'll be really cool."
Oh, it's so bad.
And like, I think it's about 4 or 5 when they start doing.
It's 5 when they start getting good, isn't it?
Because I watched a bit.
Keep-
I think I watched a bit of the first one the other day because I was like, "Oh, I really want to watch. I'm going to watch them all actually at some point and just
Yeah,
do
might.
like
I've got a day off
something.
tomorrow,
I don't know what to
just-
do. I
just
want to do
it all.
something like with it, but I don't know what
You
yet.
should do like a live tweet.
Just be like, this is
Mm.
terrible.
It's so,
But,
it's like,
um,
I know people as well, like on my Twitter, who I
Yeah.
kind of respect as
Who like
bloggers
it.
and stuff, who like buzzing off them.
Shame them, Rob. Shame. Name and
No, I'm
shame.
not going to, because
But
They know who they are.
yeah, you know who you are. Yeah, but I watched a bit of it, and it was like Vin Diesel and Paul Walker like drag racing. And I was like, how has it gone from this to like a submarine shooting torpedoes like and at the ice
It's all like,
caps?
isn't it all like because Paul Walker's in the first one, he's a policeman, isn't he?
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, spoilers. But then The Rock's a policeman as well at some point.
But Paul Walker gets like, I think he gets kicked out because he teams up with Vin Diesel.
And then the
Or something.
family.
Yeah, and then they start the, I don't know, man.
That's why we got to
Paul
watch them,
Walker
Rob.
bones
Got to
Vin
watch them all
Diesel's
because
sister.
then we can actually legitimately
I can criticize the first one, and it's a
criticize
terrible
them.
film.
I can criticize Tokyo Drift.
Do you only think? Yeah, I've seen that. I saw it in school once, and like, do you know, like end of term time when
Oh God.
teachers like
Yeah.
put a DVD on. So I'm pretty sure it's the
VHS
15, and we were like
tape.
13. Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
We all
What else
watched
he done?
Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, I
first
saw
episode
bits
you've
of this.
seen?
Didn't,
Oh, yeah.
didn't see a lot of it because I had to go to work. But yeah, I saw bits of it. It seemed quite good from
Yeah,
what
it's
I
good.
saw.
I like the new companion.
I like
Peter
Yes.
Capaldi's always been really
Solid.
solid, really good. Even though he's not had the best episode.
He's-
He's had a
yeah,
few good
he's
ones,
had
but
he's had bad writing, and it's a shame that he's come in when Stephen Moffat's obviously running out of ideas.
yeah,
I think that's the sad. He obviously is, and he should have stepped aside like 2 years ago. Stephen
he's just so
Moffat.
charismatic, Capaldi though.
Yeah, he's really, and
He's kind of like
he's-
almost like House, not like as mean as House.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He kind of has that similar sort of charisma.
yeah.
to
It got
Hugh
to
Laurie in
like
House.
he just like was given some really annoying like traits like the whole guitar thing and the
Yeah,
Sonic sunglasses.
that obviously is like a house. It feels very much like they've tried to make him house, but like
yeah,
tone him down for kids.
yeah, and it just
So
sort
instead of
comes
making him
across
actually
as-
like interested in music, just make him play some cool guitar riffs.
yeah, and
Yeah, do some riffs. Be funny for the kids. An old man.
but he
playing
does it for
guitar.
like no reason though.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So
That's what
like
I mean.
House
It's
sort of does it because he's
he's interested in music.
interested in music and he's doing it when he's like bored or whatever,
Yeah, he
whereas-
just does it to.
or he's doing it to annoy someone in the hospital. Whereas Peter Capaldi's just like, why is he playing the guitar?
Yeah, but I
This is weird.
preferred him in this episode. They sort of gave him more of a doctorish kind of hobby. He was just at university.
Yeah, I
It's not
kind
a
of.
hobby, is it?
Well, yeah, it's
He's
just,
undercover in a university.
yeah, but that's a good undercover thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
for
it's
the
not,
doctors
it's not
to
just
do.
doing it for fun.
Yeah, but well, I mean, he is. He could do a different undercover thing, but
Unless
do
he
it.
has to be undercover in that specific location.
well, anyway, I thought it was more in fitting with his character.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
was. I agree.
no, I thought that was cool, and the new companion seems quite good.
Matt
From-
Lucas was pretty good.
oh yeah,
thought
I
he was
really didn't like his.
off-putting.
Yeah, I do. I don't particularly like him in
I thought he was alright
much.
though.
Yeah, and they made a funny joke when
It's just
when she was like, because obviously it's this whole thing now that you know the companion's going to be like, it's bigger on the inside, and then they put her off saying it for a
Yeah.
while, and then she said it, and then Matt Lucas just turned to the doctor and like, oh, got there in the end, well done, and like they shook hands, and I was like, that was really
there's a
like,
bit where the new companion as well says he's like saying, just call me doctor, whatever.
yeah,
She's like, no one's just called doctor. Like, doctor what? So that's pretty funny.
yeah,
It's very self-aware.
yeah. I think that's where it needs to. It needs to be the right level of that. I think like it got too much that like being self-aware and everything. But I need to watch the rest of the episode. But it seemed quite
Yeah, it's
quite
pretty
a
good.
good episode.
I mean,
There wasn't a lot of like.
it's just
It was,
introducing
yeah,
a new
it was an
character, I suppose,
introduction
isn't it?
episode, which
can't
was
really
good.
remember what
the
the-
story itself was a bit.
that's the thing that I feel
Unnecessary.
like I've enjoyed most of the character stuff in the recent series,
Yeah.
but the actual
villains
overarching
and the
storylines, I'm just like, I can't really remember
Yeah,
what
but-
happens.
No,
Like
this felt like a bit
David
of a
Tennant
filler
ones,
one
you can remember
anyway,
like
so-
distinct,
Yeah,
like the master bit.
yeah, the master and
John
like,
Sam and
and
like
that
there's big
that
Starlight
moment
and
where
Simon storylines that are quite distinct.
Yeah.
Whereas
There's that moment as well in David Tennant one when he just goes, do you know what? The Time Lords aren't around anymore. I'm the master of time. I can do what I want. I
Yeah.
can change anything. And then he thinks he gets all powerful. And then that woman who was supposed to have died, it was like a fixed point in time and he saved her. She like kills herself to like put the... That's so dark,
it's
that
really
is.
cool.
But it's really cool. But I suppose one problem with Doctor Who is with like Matt Smith stuff. Like I know Doctor Who's always kind of world ending, but that was... It's like, how do you like
Yeah, it's too much.
go bigger than a climax? Like you get to that point where you just go, you can't really do anything bigger now than
This is
what
what
you've
I
already
said,
done.
and you poo-pooed me. That they just have too many like big endings, and then it's
No,
like,
no,
okay,
you
there's
said-
apocalypse, and then there's another apocalypse, and it's just.
no, that's not what you said.
I did.
You
say
did
that.
not
That's
say
what I
that.
meant.
That's not what you said.
Well, I
You
can't
said,
remember what I
they
said,
just
but-
do seasons and a special, and I don't know when it's coming out or when
I
it's
know, I
on.
also think that as well. But no,
That's
but
what you
they
said
always try and
on the
outdo
podcast.
themselves, and they're always like, "Oh, it's the end of the world," or like,
No, I agree
"This
with
is the
that.
worst it's ever been,"
I agree
and
with
then it's
that.
like worse again. It's just.
I agree with that, but you didn't
Yeah.
say that.
I think
I
they
so-
did say that.
Nah,
I did say
you
that.
didn't.
Listen back.
I did listen back.
I think they need to like bring it down to do like more character stuff again, like make it personal rather than
But family.
but family. Get Vin Diesel in, Paul Walker, CGI him, all good. Have you done anything else?
Not an awful lot. We have been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
Oh yeah.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
Marvel's
Agents
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
which is such an underrated TV show.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Still not watched
It's
season
very
2.
like it's very Buffy-ish, but obviously doesn't have the same like messages as Buffy in terms of
Yeah.
like feminism and other things.
There's a bit in there.
And other
But there's
things.
not as much. It's not about
Yeah,
like a
it's-
female
yeah.
protagonist. It's not as progressive as Buffy, so I think it's getting less attention. It's not quite as good as Buffy,
No. But
but the
still
writing's really
really
smart.
good.
The writing's smart. It's
a
that
lot
similar
better than
sort
the
of.
Flash, and it's a lot better than.
This is my issue. It's people
Arrow.
who watch The Flash and the Arrow, who just pander to everybody who's watching that show. Everyone's pandered to. There's horrible, horrible writing, horrible emotional, over the top, kind of like soap opera.
Yeah, it's
Hollyoaks
like
just
I was gonna say it's like
shite on it.
Hollyoaks.
It feels
but-
like it's
Yeah.
it feels like it's targeted at like a
Hollyoaks
teenage
and
audience.
I mean,
Pirates.
at least that most of them can act. I mean, most people on Hollyoaks can't act. At
Yeah,
least,
true,
like,
true, most of them are right.
what's he called?
Grant Gustin.
Yeah, Grant Gustin.
He's
can
quite
act.
good.
He's
Yeah,
a good actor.
I do enjoy it.
And I like him as the Flash. It's just he's like written to just cry every episode like
Yeah,
a
it's-
little
it's just-
girl.
Nothing wrong with crying, Matthew.
There is.
God, there is if you're doing it every episode. Like, go and see a doctor or
Get some
something.
SSRIs or something.
Yeah,
Sort that
jeez.
out.
Just bottle it up and push it down
Yeah, like
until you
Batman.
want to kill yourself.
Batman doesn't cry, does he?
Yeah, you don't see Batman crying.
Just breaks people's legs
Just,
instead.
Martha! Did he
Why
cry
do you
then?
say that name? But what annoys me is that people who, or outlets who rave about the Flash and Arrow, give Agents of Shield like shit ratings.
Yeah.
But Agents of Shield is like marketed at a
Much
much
better.
more mature audience.
Yeah,
and
plus it's cheesy, but it kind of does it with a wink.
it's cheesy in the same way
Yeah.
that Buffy is, where it's
Yeah.
like you know what the line's going to be,
And, they're taking
and they'll
the
either
piss.
subvert it and
Yeah.
not say it,
And
but you know
Fitz-
they're thinking about saying it.
Fitz is a great character and he's a great actor. I
Yeah,
like
he's
that
really
guy.
good. The guy,
Really
I can't remember
good.
his name. He's
He did that thing with Matt Smith, directed by.
Oh, is this the one that was by Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
They,
wasn't this slated?
yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
it
it was
was.
really bad, wasn't it?
Something about a
Completely
monster,
style
wasn't
over
it?
substance.
What?
Wasn't it something about a monster?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
agree.
I really wanted to see that.
I really
Yeah.
did, because I was like, I love Ryan Gosling, but
But then some people enjoyed it. I think it was more of a sort of critically it was slated, but.
But I just it's really funny and really clever, and the
Yeah.
dialogue's really well. Like the dialogue's really good, which is why I like
Plus
it.
Agent Coulson.
And
He's like
yeah,
one of my favourite Avengers.
yeah,
no.
he's such a good guy.
When someone said that he was an Avenger on that interview or something and he cried. He's such
Very
a nice
emotional.
guy.
But yeah, if you've stopped watching Agents of Shield, I
rewatch it.
will lend you my DVDs. The first season's not great because it's treading water.
No, it
I
gets
see.
a lot
I
better.
really like by the end of the first season. It's really good because
Yeah,
it
the-
links
yeah, after,
into
Winter Soldier
links
happens.
into everything with Winter Soldier. Well, no,
Although
because
we
the end
didn't-
of it,
We didn't get the full effect of that, did we?
the end of season one's with like the end of Winter Soldier, like coincides with.
Hydra.
Yeah,
Hydra
yeah,
and
that's when it
everything.
gets really good, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But we didn't
Yeah,
really
there
get that, did we? Because Winter Soldier came out at a different time to Shield.
Oh, did it?
over here.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can just
It
remember
was
like
out of sync.
because I started watching it with you. I think you were living here still when it first came out, so I watched a bit of it, like a few episodes, but it just wasn't like because you know, like you said, it treads a lot of water, and then like you kind of go, oh, well, I don't really know what this is doing here, and then you miss out on all the good stuff. But I've still not watched season 2 of it.
Season two's good.
It's called
We're at
Lost
season
River.
4 now, aren't we?
Lost
Yeah, season 3, I thought season 3 was really good as well. I think it's just getting better.
The Inhuman stuff.
Yeah, and the stuff where Simmons.
Yeah,
That,
there's a lot of like
that was
Hydra,
really good.
ancient Hydra stuff. It's just really.
It's
But
But it's not
brave as
really.
well.
Again, it's not really like it's like Doctor Who's. Individual episodes don't really stand out that much,
Yeah,
but character
But-
stuff's.
But they do longer arcs than Doctor Who do.
No, they do. Yeah,
And some of those are really interesting.
yeah.
Ryan Gosling's direction debut was called Lost River. It was called something a monster originally, and
I was
then they
gonna
changed the
say.
name. We try and find out what it's supposed to be called.
Can you find it online to watch? Because they only released it
Online to.
didn't they?
Oh right, okay. I was going to say, we do not go for that here.
Endorse.
Endorse. That's
No,
the
I
word.
think they just
Yeah.
they released it online, but I don't know what site it was on or something.
I'll try and find it.